Well, g'day again guys, welcome to the Bush TV. Once again we're off. This one's only for one night. It's not too far from home where I am right now. So we're situated on a little secluded spot down on the Nicholson River, and it's just out of Deptford, like literally I'd say 2 clicks. So we were down in Deptford. It's a beautiful little camping spot. There's a very nice guy camped in the main area. The second area is a good spot, but it's on the road. You'll see that in the video. I'm more the type of person to be a little bit more secluded off the road, so I went for a little drive, found this little spot here. It's not a bad spot. I mean, it's not pretty, and the river has been up right up past where the camera's sitting right now, and right up on the bank over there due to the whole year of weather events have been phenomenal. So most of this would have been washed out. That's why it's a little bit like, you know, there's tree litter and driftwood everywhere. But kick back, we're going to have a good dinner tonight. I'm going to cook some steak. Not the usual butcher that I went to, ladies and gentlemen. So the steak isn't as big. It is a nice Scotch fillet steak, but not as big as the usual ones. I'm going to cook it up with a bit of garlic and some spuds there on the frying pan over the fire. Then tomorrow, when we wake up, a bit of bacon, no eggs. I don't eat eggs in the bush unless it's poached. Baked beans, a couple of snags, hit breakfast. And then we're going to hit Deptford, go for a walk along the walking track and check out some old machinery and things. So once again, kick back and enjoy the birds, the river and the Bush TV. Check out the goanna, ladies and gents. Oh, Mr. Goanna, up the tree. Alright, ladies and gents, there is another spot just down behind the toilet there. It's actually a better spot, but it's taken, so we are limited for time and it's only a 1 night trip, so this is going to have to do. And it's not too bad. The wind's coming in a little and a little bit of firewood there for us, so that's handy. We might have to go and get a little bit more. We'll see how we go. As per usual, they've left cans in the fireplace there. People seem to think that they burn. But, look, they do, but on a real hot fire. So here we are. This is Deptford. Well, she's a little bit not what I expected, but I think it's going to be okay, ladies and gentlemen. The other spot is not really my scene. It's okay, but this is more of a solo spot, which is what I like, where the river is. There is a river crossing there, but I can't see the track out off the other side. So it's definitely a crossing, as you can see. But we have had some major weather events and the river's been right up. So I'm not sure whether it's washed out the exit or it's down there. Alright, ladies and gents, well, that's set up. We've got our firewood. We're in this little spot next to the Nicholson River. The only thing that worries me here, if I can get in the shadow, is that big tree. Now if it does decide to fall down in the middle of the night, then this would definitely be the last episode of the Bush TV, and the last episode for that vehicle. I reckon it would land on the vehicle, and I reckon, well, let's not hope it happens, but it'd probably squash the vehicle down, and then some. I'd hopefully we'd be able to get out of that swag. But look, it's not too bad a spot. I did dig a hole, and like I said, there's a river crossing down there. Another tree here. I'm always worried about these trees, but look, I think we'll be okay. So let's have a look at this river, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the river was up, way up above me here, ladies and gentlemen. Right up on the bank there. You can see this tea tree here has definitely been underwater. So the river's been right up. There's a little bit of animal activity here. So who knows what comes down at night. Probably deer, kangaroos, all sorts of things I suppose. So this is the Nicholson River, guys. Last week I did a day run into Martha Vale Hut. That's on the same river. It's actually a pretty good spot there. Well, ladies and gents, I'm a little bit hot, so I'm going to get a drink for myself. I think it's time I deserved one. And this cup that I got the other day. Now this cup is from a guy I know who's got a YouTube channel, and he sent me this merch because I won it on his channel. How's that? So shout out to you, Clouded Minds. Good on you, brother. You're a legend. Well, cheers, Clouded Minds. Much love, brother. Always tastes better out of the clouded cup. Cheers, boys and girls. Time to sit down. Last time the kookaburras laughed at me, ladies and gentlemen. The weather came in. I can see one just over there. There he goes, he's just flown over there. It's a good sign. We'll get some songs later. Enjoy the Bush TV. I think the cup's funny, ladies and gents. We've got about 5 kookaburras just over the river. Fire's just starting to get going. I think it's about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's taken a few hours just to muck around a little bit, and the wind's picked up, but she looks a bit threatening. I think we'll be okay tonight. I have said that in the past and it's pissed down. And when they laugh at me, what happened last time? Enjoy the Bush TV. I can see him, he's just over there on the other side of the river. Some black cockatoos in the distance. Once again guys, if you like what you see, keep the content coming. Your support's greatly by hitting that follow button with the bell notification. We'll keep these videos coming guys. I don't know if you guys can see him, but just in that tree to the right of my snorkel, it's a kookaburra. Another one just flown into that tree over there. I think they're watching me, ladies and gents. There's another one. So we've got 3 kookaburras just lurking around the camp. Let's have a look. There he goes there. 2. And the other one is over there in that tree. You gotta watch these birds guys, they'll steal your snags off the barbecue. I'm serious, they'll come down and they will pinch the full sausage off your hot plate. It's the largest kingfisher bird in Australia. And they are such a beautiful bird. So ladies and gents, I just set up the awning just in case. You never know. It's looking a bit glim, so that was just in case. It's like a 5-minute job, not even, so I'd rather set it up now than when it's too late. She's a boiling. Beautiful. Alright ladies and gents, it's time. We need to cook. So we got this Scotch fillet. It's not the usual one or the usual butcher that I go to where I live. So yeah, I tried something different. It's a bit small. So what I'm going to do tonight is cook this with a couple of snags. That's what a snag looks like. For you who don't know, snags are sausage, alright? Alright, so what we do, before I start cooking this thing, I'm going to salt and pepper and leave it out for half an hour just to bring it to a bit of temperature rather than in the fridge and straight on as cold. I like to bring it out and get it to a bit of room temperature first, only half an hour. So let's do that and I'll show you what I'll do. Okay, so ideally a bit of paper towel might be better, right? So what we do is give it a salt and pepper. I'm lucky to have both in one hit. So a bit of salt and pepper, guys. Usually it's a bit of oil there, but I'm not going to bother with that tonight. Just going to salt and pepper this steak. Okay guys, the secret ingredient to this steak is obviously some garlic, and you guys know me, I love all of it. So a bit of that on the top, we'll let that sit in the salt and pepper. I'm not going to dip the spoon back into the jar, not once I've touched the steak, so that's done. Otherwise it just goes mouldy, or so we can't do that. Put the lid back on quick because there's a few flies around. Right, so now we have our couple of snags just sitting there. There they are there. If you don't know what a snag is, like I said, it's a sausage. They're going in the pan. That's going over the top for about half an hour. No flies, no midges, and nothing can get in. And it brings it up to a bit of room temperature or whatever. It's not very hot today, but we want to get it on the pan when it's not cold straight out of the fridge, and we can cook it nice and medium rare and get it spot on. Second thing, guys, is a potato. So we're going to slice this up nice and thin. It's going to go on the frying pan with the garlic as well. So let's get the job done. Okay, we're going to get rid of this stuff later. That'll burn. It's not a bad thing to burn potato. Just don't burn your rubbish and your cans, and don't leave your poo tickets lying around the bloody scrub everywhere. It's not a good look. Dig a bloody hole. Alright, so slice these nice and thin. Bit of bush cooking. In the meantime, our fire, the coals are building nice and good over there behind me. So tell you what, guys, you want to see me in a bit of merch without my shirt with a hole in it? Look at that. Yeah. There's a donate button at the top. Once the channel starts making money, I'll put a uniform on with Bush TV, get some pants and make myself look all schmick. You never know. A bit of Bush TV sounds, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back and listen to the birds. Enjoy. It's a beautiful bird, ladies and gentlemen. Quite warm, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we can move it off. I want to get some of this garlic on the spuds. That's all right. We can just steady-o. I want some garlic, doesn't matter where it goes, guys. Seriously, it's bloody awesome. They look like eggs, don't they, guys? But they're spuds sliced. You see how I did it? We've got plenty of garlic on there, a couple snags. The billy's boiling. Look at the fire. And we're gonna enjoy this. It's gonna be nice. A nice steak. I've got steak sauce tonight, no gravy, with some veggies. I'll show you the finished product. Steak, snags, garlic, veggies with a bit of steak sauce. Look at that. How good's that stuff? Enjoy, ladies and gents. The Bush TV is the best TV. Well, ladies and gents, grub's up, and the sun's coming up as well. So I'm going to have this breakfast, pack up that awning, we're already started, see, and head off to this track and go for a bit of a bushwalk to check out this old mining machinery. Right, ladies and gents, I'm doing this bushwalk. It's not a big one, it's about half an hour. A few people back there in that spot that I was going to camp in. So I'm glad I didn't camp there, guys. There's about 4 vehicles there and kids and things, so yeah, I found a good spot and I'm happy I did. Still on the Nicholson River, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful river. Look at the ducks down there. Tell you what, she's a little overgrown. Okay, we're at the mine, ladies and gents. Check out this stuff. Makes you wonder how they got this in. I mean, obviously by bullocks. As this stuff's pretty heavy. Well, there you go, ladies and gents. That's one of the mine shafts. Tell you what, if there was a fire, that'd probably save your life. Okay, ladies and gents, let's go and check out this diversion tunnel. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the diversion tunnel, and this was built by the Chinese, believe it or not, to divert the river so they could mine the corner of the river, they could get to the riverbank. Okay, this brings this trip to an end, ladies and gents. Again, thanks for watching. Appreciate your likes and thoughts and comments. Stay tuned for the next one.